So today we're unboxing my newest machine, new to me. It's the Singer 6600C Heavy Duty. My husband surprised me with this. It's been on my wish list of a sewing machine to have. Now I mentioned this before that I purchased this machine before, but the speed was like so fast and I was just beginning. I took it back because I was working on zippers and there was no way a zipper was going to get into any garment with this machine. But let me tell you guys, this is an absolute workhorse. It does its job. Its name is fitting. And this is my daughter. She's doing this unboxing for me, and honestly, she's doing a really great job, and I think she's enjoying this more than she thought she would. So she's taken out all of the cords, the power plug, the foot pedal, the instructions, which is just like a small trifold to get you started and get your machine set up. There is no real pamphlet. You have to download it. This is actually the second one. The first one we had to take back because we plugged it in and it was just sewing by itself. Just really sewing by itself. That was the bag of accessories, and she wasted all of the bobbins trying to find a bobbin that matched the thread she pulled out. There's the extra spool pin and the spool caps. Our thread and our bobbin. She's going to do a little demonstration for you. She did a great job at reading those instructions and getting this machine threaded. Like I said, I purchased this before, but I couldn't quite remember how to thread this machine. And the Singers are a little different from the brothers, but if you know how to thread one machine, you can pretty much almost thread any machine. Plus, it has the little guide to show you as you go. She tried using the automatic threader on this machine, but she couldn't quite get it. And to be honest, these kind I have a little bit of trouble with too. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't, so I just manually thread the machines. So she didn't have to wind any bobbin because we already had one. And here the machine is threaded and ready to go. And that bobbin goes in like most. We have a storage compartment here which was empty, so I will keep my bag of accessories there. And I love this machine because it has the seam allowance guidelines on both sides of the presser foot. Down here is a little quick guide. It tells you what foot you should be using for each stitch selection. And then here's our panel. I like that large LCD panel. And that light is very bright. So she's gonna do her first demonstration for you all. Now, when I say this is a workhorse, even the backstitch button takes off with so much speed, so you really have to just like tap it for like one stitch at a time unless you want it to go super fast. This is a machine that does not have a speed control dial, so I encourage you to step on that pedal lightly because this thing really takes off. Now you can't really see the stitching too good in this one because the material is so dark and so is the thread. So she's gonna give you demonstration number 2. I was talking about the speed control, and she was like, actually, it's not bad. So I was just really glad at how comfortable she was sewing on this machine with this speed. What we realized is that when you start sewing, it automatically does a back stitch for you. She's used to a cutting button, y'all, so she had to really adjust to this. But that stitch came out very, very nicely. And she gives it 2 thumbs up.